And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the New York Mets. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those players getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now, and getting the call here, Griffin Canning. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
This one in the air. Vientos settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boo. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike three.
Batting third, first
Two down,
baseman,
bases
Freddie
empty.
Freeman.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down in the corner. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. Now the Mets offense will go to work. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the zone, and that's strike two.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Juan Soto now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third,
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
For Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and one of the best sliders the game has ever seen. Soto leads off first with one away. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Throw into third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. That one missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hard hit, base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Brandon Nimmo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two on, 1 out. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, boo. You get down there, man.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Swings through that one out in front that time. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Outman pulls it in on the run. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Out towards right center field. Taylor moving under this one. Makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hesung Kim, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's see if his pitcher will pick him up.
Checks over to first. Back safely. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. 2 outs. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs, no hits. We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. There's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fastball for a strike. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's.
Oh, now a wild pitch. And now a man into scoring position. And now it's 1-2. This one in the dirt. Runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Betts sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's one away. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. In the air, right field. Betts settles underneath it, makes the catch for the out. Out number 2.
Now batting.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Francisco
He's 0 for 1.
Lindor.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Lindor swings through that one.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Taylor stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mets leave 1. They lead it 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Line to left. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Back to the top of the lineup, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Betts chasing that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. It's 1-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In the dirt.
0-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. And he chases that one below the zone.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Man at first, one away. Now Freeman drives one deep to right. Back there. Gone. And they grab the lead. It's 3-1.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. A breaking ball up and in, you have to be careful to not jam yourself. The velocity's not going to do it, but your swing path can if you come off of the baseball. Pulled his hands tight to the body. Really good job of explosion through the zone and drove it out of here.
Now at the plate, Will Smith. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting. Third
Here's Max
baseman,
Muncy. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the air, left field. Nimmo ranging after it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting.
Miguel
second
Rojas at
baseman,
the
Miguel
plate.
Rojas.
0 for 1 so far. That one the other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Juan Soto. Kershaw back to work. That's a little bit low.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Betts makes the grab on the run.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Vientos takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. 1 out, base is empty.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Kershaw fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so. And at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
2 outs, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man at first. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one finds the corner, and the count is 0-2. Alonso off of first with 2 away. Caught him looking for the K. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Mets. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Haesung Kim. And a ground ball to first. Alonso takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swung on, belted. And a foul ball.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the left fielder, Andy Pajes. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Headed for the plate. The throw in. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And they're up by 3. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next for L.A., Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball there. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. 1 run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Watch out. That one sails on him. The throw to second is offline. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
Now
to
batting,
even that
right
count
fielder,
up at 2 balls and 2
Betts.
strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Betts. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the inning, and here is Starling Marte. Slider right there.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ball 1 to Taylor. The Dodgers leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-2. Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Alvarez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Hauls it in, 2 away. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On to the top of the 5th we go. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's going to be
batting,
Will Smith.
catcher, Will Smith.
Smith, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. Lindor sizing this one up and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball, Alonso takes it himself, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Luis Angel Acuna. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing
Now
more
batting,
fastballs in that
shortstop,
location. Hitters,
Lindor.
especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lindor in the box again. Takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, called strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now. Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kershaw deals. Fly ball to right. Betts settles underneath it. They got it for out number 2. Juan Soto now 1 for 2. Strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Mets go down 1-2-3, and they trail it.
Pitching for
We're
the New
back,
York
and
Mets.
they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
81.
The new pitcher, Danny Young.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
So up next, Hesung Kim. The shortstop takes the ball. And that misses. And the count is 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Dedniel Nunez getting ready to go. Stanek warming up as well.
Come on, Danny.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers,
2 down, base is empty.
Outman.
James Outman digs in now.
Let's go, Danny.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Hey!
The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading
Here's the
off
third
for the
baseman,
Mets,
Mark Vientos.
Third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Kershaw back to work. Just missed. Kershaw winds and deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one drifts inside.
That's inside.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
The Dodgers leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts
Now
and showing excellent
left
control and
fielder,
command, not walking opposing
Griffin.
batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Nimmo stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Next offering is outside. And here comes the Dodgers manager.
Pitching for Los Angeles, number 51, Alex Vesia.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
72.
Dedniel Nunez. He has a
Dedniel
great slider with
Nunez.
tons of movement. Pajes at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Get him!
Here's Shohei Ohtani, 1 for 3. That one ripped right center field. Soto raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A healthy cut,
0-2 is the
tough
count.
pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And now the
That's a ball.
count is even.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that's
count is
outside. And the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that
Now
punch
batting,
out. The
first
one
baseman,
before
Clayton
just caught the
Griffin.
zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And here's Freddie Freeman. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
One left for L.A. as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Citi Field, set for the last half of the 7th.
Leading
And now the
off for the
DH,
Mets,
Starling
designated
Marte.
hitter, Starling Marte.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal
Now
clock. He
batting,
knew he had plenty of
center
time to take that extra
fielder,
step, secure
Tyrone
his
Taylor.
grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1.
0-1.
That one out to right. Fair ball. Taylor races for second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really important at bat coming up now.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Swinging a foul out of play. And the 0-1. And that one missing
that's
inside a sharp slider. One out, the runner at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Gonna
One
count
ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You
next for
rarely
the
see
Mets,
that. It almost makes you
second
think
baseman,
that he was
Luis
trying to set the
Angel
pitcher up. I mean, if
Acuna.
you can't catch up to the
1-0.
off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And a swing and a miss there.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
New
back,
York
and a
Mets.
new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
55.
Ryan Stanek.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
Right.
quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Will Smith
Leading off
steps to
for
the plate for the
Dodgers,
Dodgers.
catcher Will Smith.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that
0-1's the count.
velocity.
And that one fouled off. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Third baseman
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. On the ground at first, and it goes just foul. Stanek, a 6'4" righty, 225 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is fouled back.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Reaching try, but can't bring it in. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Rojas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the air, left field. And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fought off foul. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. Now 2-2. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field, and that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. He elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Soto in the box now. No balls and a strike. No outs. Runner on second. On the ground to first. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on first for the out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out
Now
in front,
batting,
rolled over on it. Exactly. What he was supposed to do. Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And there's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball,
With the
1 strike.
tying run at the plate here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this one. Not allowing a run. And the Dodgers on the mound now, Tanner Scott.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the league.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, A.J. Minter.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So digging in, James Outman. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And a good start to the inning. Now the left fielder, Andy Pajes. Hit in the air, center field. Taylor sizes this one up. Brings it in. 1 away.
Up next for the
And
Dodgers,
now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Not even close there, and it's 1-0.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Outman over at first with 1 away. Falling behind 2-1.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swinging. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Here's Mookie now. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Comes up empty.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Now snap throw to first. Outman back in on a dive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Bottom of the ninth. Starling Marte up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Ball one. 1-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
He's 2 outs away. And now the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And that's a strike. That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Foul ball. Cuts at it and misses. That's a strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit.
Francisco Alvarez.
And there's the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one missing low. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Acuna stands in now, looks at that one inside. Misses again, 5 in a row. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kirby Yates.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Draws the walk there, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. 1 for 4 with a double.
Right through there for a strike.
With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the ninth inning. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
Well, he knows they
One
don't
ball,
want to give him anything to
strikes.
hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the
That's
zone.
ball
He's
two.
capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The Mets down to their final strike. And just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Big situation. And here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Just
Ball
off
back
the
there.
inside edge.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
One ball, one
So
strike.
they're all loaded up. That's down and in.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single for 2 now.
Number 19.
Down to third baseman, Mark Van.
Dave Sheary.
And there's a strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
0-2.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Oh, that's just out.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.